That's not
Jeff Mello
real.
wants to know, are superstars allowed to bring anyone backstage with them when they come to work? Has Vince ever had to kick anyone out?
Yeah, back in the day, we kicked everybody out. No one was allowed to bring anybody. You know, if you work at McDonald's, are you allowed to just bring your wife and your kids and, hey, hang out here, honey, while I make the burgers? Why is it okay to bring people to work when you are in the wrestling business but I just don't think that's a place to bring your friends and family to work. We're working, and especially at television, because the backstage area is a live set and you're constantly shooting things. And if you've got people just standing there gawking at your stuff that are not a part of the show, or God forbid they get hurt because of something that you're doing backstage, it's dangerous. And in the old days, it was locked down a lot, much more so than it became in later years. And, you know, Vince likes to preach a family-oriented business, and that's what it is. But it's a pain in the ass for those of us that have to work around it.
Here's an interesting question. Do the referees have to provide their own uniform?
Yeah, they got to have a referee shirt as part of, just like the boys have to have their own gear.
How do they do that? I mean, does everybody just agree, hey, we're all getting it from this store? I mean, that seems like something the company would say, hey, we need these to, match. So here they are.
Well, you're going to laugh at this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that they go to Referee Gear Is Us.
Oh God.
And they get all their shit. That's where I would go.
Sure. Referees Are Us.
Referee Stripes Are Us.
Gary, I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed in your answer here. Brandon wants to know, over the years, viewers at home would always see a shot of the wrestler in the ring, looking up the ramp at various stages of the match. What were the performers looking for or at? It would happen a lot during rest holds, after big spots, or during pins. Was there someone by the stage giving cues to the performers?
Now, what were they looking at? I don't understand the question.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give the answer here. Brandon, they were looking at the Jumbotron. They wanted to see themselves on TV.
Oh, you mean when guys would stare off to
But like,
they're like looking at themselves.
They wanted to see what the shot was, what angle are they shooting this from, that type of thing. There's no one on stage giving hand signs like a third base coach telling them to steal home. They're just watching them set. They wanted to, hey, what shot?
They're looking at themselves. Yeah.
Well, and not necessarily in a vain way, but hey, how are we shooting this? Do I need to snug that up a little bit? Do I need to sail more this direction, or that? Does it look good on TV? Not, hey, how's my hair look? I mean, maybe some guys do, but you know what I mean? Like, they're trying to position themselves properly for the camera.
They're looking at themselves.
Yeah. In the mirror with, yeah. All right. Kevin wants to know, really, really good question here. This is the type of question we love here on Something to Wrestle. Mikey Taylor writes, a friend and I have had lengthy debates on this topic, and I want to know Bruce's take. When a wrestler is hiding under the ring for an extended period of time and has to take a shit, how do they go about that? He seems to think they would use the fetal position cheek lift technique. Well, I'm a firm believer in the crab walk position. How much room is under the room for shitting? # love to know.
Hornswoggle's got a lot of room. I mean, he could just do the squat and go. But I don't know if anyone else has ever had that issue. It's something you might want to take care of before you go under the ring.
But I mean, if you're under there and you got to go, like
pinch.
Allegedly, when Mr. Perfect had to hide under there once, he took a big old steamer.
Well, he's probably that's because he's perfect.
My Destiny has a weird question. Have you ever accidentally walked into a set or locker room to have a discussion and seen something you weren't planning for?
Seen something I weren't planning for. I mean, there's the famous gif of me at TNA walking into a live pre-tape and catching myself and walking out. But, not really. No.